Hello and welcome to Defense on Ceres, session 122. Last time, someone was missing, Bacon to be exact, but we managed to make a make-up session. Essentially boils down to like the party dealing with the aftermath of the whole Nordic incursion into the nuclear power plant. Allied neck defusing the bomb. Allied meeting with like one of his flaws, and is being asked a favor. And actually tried to make that, but yeah, we didn't expect anything less. And well, then we had like Ems talking to Casper, I think, a lot, and going through some stuff. But yeah, nothing too worth moving. I guess like the most important stuff was Bacon and Casper investigating the disease that has like changed some people into sort of cannibals. Turns out that the infected marine will probably be fine, and will probably recover on its own. He's still being monitored, of course. And they also figured out that the disease has some like vampiric like properties and stuff like that. And now they made like some like viral cultures essentially, and now trying to bring that kind of stuff to this natural conclusion as like a vaccine. And I guess like some of that got shipped off to the Polish man. He'll probably try to use it for like the crazy stuff that Ems wants him to do, as in trying to, I guess, get something resilient going for his world. And then there's also another sample that went to Lewis, the nanomachine man. Surely nothing can go wrong. Alright. Well, I guess let's get started with the highest first, because that definitely will need to come first, because it technically needs to be done in the past. Well, Nick, what's your approach to this? Like you probably don't know quite that the body is who transports it, but you would know that there's standard procedure to like transport a body somewhere, especially especially with Richard being alive again. I think you privy to the information. I'm not sure. But anyways,
I don't believe I told anybody this, so
well, it might have come up somewhere else. Well, even if he doesn't, like, it would be clear that the body is being transported somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, either way, I still at least know it exists. Right. So.
Well, yes. Anyway, what's your what's your approach?
Let's see. Can I try to use like data to help me out in this case?
Just like try to track it down. I guess you can do that. That's actually somewhat suited, but the infrastructure on like Rip now is not the best just yet.
Oh wait. Is it no? I believe you can actually scribe with data or something.
Well, you need to essentially have like technical stuff ready, like you can like hijack the various sensors. You can make use of like the what's called like the mobile network and stuff like that. Essentially just needs like some infrastructure in place.
Okay. Okay. So What do I need to roll?
Well, I'm like looking here what exactly. Uh, blah blah blah. 30 practical space. I don't, it. I guess like the best way would be to use like a data 2 entropy 2 effect to like narrow down stuff.
Okay. I believe that's going to be difficulty 6 because I have 2 effects up.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, my specialty is fortune.
Fortune, huh? Fortune.
Would be very fortunate if this
Well,
goes my way.
it would be, but let me like check in what context they mean this. Ah, okay. Fate, fortune, decay, order, chaos. I guess that would. I guess that would sort of apply in this case. So, well, I guess that means 3 successes. What does the data connection say? Okay, that's not too bad. By the way, how much like data do you actually have?
5.
Ah. Well, I guess that definitely is enough then. Okay, while like scanning through the networks, you do find like a transport, like some sort of like military truck. If you had to take a guess, and and apparently near the nuclear power plant, it has been like loaded with various things. One of them is a body with a, but unlike the other bodies being transported, this one is like not in like a proper like a cooled truck, like a big one, but like in like a smaller one, and it also has apparently like lots of robots in them. They're coming back and including some like like some progenitor. Actually, with just so many successes, I would probably say you could probably gauge like the name Casper, which you would know as the Polish man. I think you know him. At least I'm reasonably certain that you do. And they're on their way to what's it called? Like Visual Space, whatever it was called, Hollow Portal Base, I guess. But yeah,
Okay.
it will take them like I guess a little bit more until they reach the destination.
Okay. Could I send like an emergency like order to Casper as like using my like authority as like chief psychologist?
Okay.
Since, since like me and like Richard were like technically so close, maybe I like prescribe myself like I need to have like a funeral for that like that version of the clone.
Well, I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
trying to come up with some like bullshit like
Yeah, no,
background
like
reason on why I must have this corpse.
that definitely is bullshit. Well, let's see. How good is your manipulation? How good is your subterfuge?
1.
God bless. How good is your psychology?
It's 5, but it's boosted up to 5.
Hmm. Well, we can definitely try to technobabble him. Let me see. Yep. This is pretty difficult. The man has some medical experience himself. He actually was a doctor back on a mud ball, like a people's people doctor.
Yeah, but
So he
he,
does
he was
know. He
probably
does
was
know at
like
least, like he.
physical body like doctor. No, I'm a mental doctor.
Well, yes, but he's probably familiar with the concept of not messing with prescribing yourself stuff or yourself stuff.
We're very short staff here in Ceres.
Uh huh.
We kind of have to understand. We have to just get by with what we have.
Yeah, no, as I said, like you can probably technobabble him, but it will. Yeah, I would definitely impose a penalty for that one. Yeah, definitely. Okay, you roll me like your manipulation, psychology, difficulty 8, and Castor will oppose it with like his wits, subterfuge, difficulty 6.
How much dice does he have?
You don't know.
I was hoping you would just tell me.
I don't think you've attacked enough for you to know.
I was just hoping I had that high of a manipulation score myself. Anyways, so 8 dice at difficulty 8. I'm gonna burn a willpower.
All right. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh, thank you, botches. I love you, botches.
Okay.
Botches are great.
I really do be. I really do be. But yeah, well, he's gonna say, oh, well, that makes sense. Sorry about that. I guess. What do you want me to do with it now?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Oh, he like says, oh, sorry, I didn't know, and he just like tells you, like asks you like essentially what you want to do with the body.
I give him coordinates, like meet up at, pick it up with the Moonhopper. Or like,
Yeah, no, you can do that. Like, okay, like he tells you essentially,
but the main goal really is just get it back to my base. Really.
yeah, okay, well,
Or
like
even better yet, I would gladly also just give it to the doctor.
the body, or what?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I can convince him to store it for me. Vicious Love, would you store this corpse for me?
Uh, why? What? How?
I mean, you usually have stuff to store corpses at like your base or something.
Yeah, I can put in the freezer, like, with 2 other bodies I have.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go to Vicious Love just asking, hey, store this body here, please, it would be very confusing.
Well, okay. Alright, I guess we can meet up, exchange yours, for a problem, then you want to, like, go to Vicious Love. Honestly, I think this should be, like, played out in character. Are you gonna call ahead, for storing the body, or just gonna go and show up?
No, I would call ahead. I don't really know where Vicious Love is at the moment.
Alright, well, I think Vicious Love would probably... Like, this is right like this before Casper arrives. So I guess, you can be in your lab, Vicious Love.
Yeah, I would be arriving at my lab.
Well, next, feel free to check yourself out, so I can put you in on some imaginary screen. Well, where would you like put a screen?
I mean, I put the screen right besides the box of poison, so I always remember that. Oh yeah, I have a box of poison there. I should be careful.
Okay, here you go. You have a Bowie appearing on it. Oh, I guess, give it something. Well, how about this? Does this show? Yes. Okay. He's on a screen, I guess. Can I
Oh.
make this a square?
Hello there, John. Need anything?
Vicious Love. Yeah, I was wondering if you were be willing to store this, uh, or store this corpse for me for a while. Ah.
Sure. Which corpse do you have to store? Like, uh, did one of your crew died, or?
No, Richard.
Oh. Oh yeah, right. Richard died. Yeah. Sure, I guess. I think Hyde wanted to something with the body, but yeah, you're his brother.
Yeah. All right, give him over then, and that's everything then.
All right. All right. Okay, that's way less eventful than I hoped. But yeah, I guess you can like go and store the body. That was well, much easier said than well done than I thought it would be. Okay, but it does leave like some problem though. Caspar knows who took the body, and he surely is gonna report it back to Ems.
Yeah, when I have the conversation with Casper about Richard being dead, I will now even add, oh yeah, I even have his body here. Because we had that conversation
Yeah.
a few minutes in the future.
Yeah. Alright, no, that's perfectly reasonable. You just be like, oh, interesting. I guess that makes sense. He might not have some proper freezing facilities. After all. Or maybe he wants to like bury him on Grabnoy.
Yeah, but wait, if Richard is alive, what's the point of storing the body?
I don't know. He was he told me some psychology stuff. I didn't really quite understand it, but it did seem to make some sense. Something about closure and like burying some rivalries.
Ah, he probably doesn't know that Richard is still alive.
You think? Shouldn't he be the first one Richard informed?
Well, they kinda don't really like each other, you know, like bad siblings.
Hmm. I guess yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I will like just I will tell Mr. Barry. He can take care of it.
It's not my problem.
My problem. It's not my problem. God bless. Okay, and well, Hyde, you'll receive a message from Casper. At some point, he tells you that that John Bowie has retrieved Richard Bowie's body. He saying something about psychology, clearing preparing hatchets and stuff like that, and that seemed to make sense. But what Wislav brought up the valid point that he might not have known that Richard is still alive. So he maybe you should talk to him as a base-to-base commander.
Hyde puts his fingers on his forehead. It's just like, very well. I will talk to John Bowie. Though I did specifically ask you to bring the body back to Rongo Base to Richard Bowie to begin with.
Oh, he just writes back that he's sorry about that, but as a chief psychologist, John Bowie kind of outranks other people in these kinds of matters.
Was this an ordinary order? Because I don't know if it was an ordinary order or an emergency order.
What was it again? Was it an emergency order? Or was it like a normal order? Nick?
Oh shit! I did describe it as an emergency.
Yeah, no, okay. Then that's an emergency order.
I kind of had to be honest there because I did say emergency.
Yeah. Can't weasel your way out of it.
Alright. Well, Hyde, where would you be at this point? I guess if you if you want to return to the Rongo base, then it would probably be still in transit. But other things, in Grip Noyas or whatever, you could be.
Problem is, I'm most likely going to be on Gribnoid because I have to look after my remaining Sistroid troopers on the battlefield.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm most likely going to be, I don't know, probably in the strategic room or commander's outpost or something until I get this message.
Alright. In that case, well, time to copy this boy over here. Delete, copy, and then delete. And then we're gonna go to oops, not the right one. This one. And feel free to drag yourself out.
Ooh. Oh. Let me just refresh the page. Seems Roll20's new toolsets haven't adjusted to their shitty programming just yet.
Wasn't just me.
Oh yeah, Bam would definitely be gone as well. Why are there two of them? Whatever. And these bodies, definitely two. And yeah. And I guess like a bunch of body bags are around instead. Let's make them white.
Let me bring out at least two cis droids. An android. And I could just probably say the cis droids are, I don't know, guarding perimeters, you know, continuing to support the operation.
Understandable. But yeah, there's like various like body bags essentially, like being piled up. You know, more bodies being carried out. As you like, you know, are like comfortably in the command tent.
And he looks at the bodies and is this more than 10 bodies being stacked?
Yes, definitely.
Oh boy.
Like,
Are these all Union personnel or...
no, definitely not. Like a bunch of them, like the bulkier ones are basically from the Nordics themselves, and there's like a bunch of well, people that they don't really like know where they exactly came from, but you know, definitely human. Like basically the infected, and like a good chunk of the infected are like that, and of course like infected like the from like the staff, like security and like you know workers there, and of course like you know usual suspects of like a bunch of Marines and like workers that didn't get infected but just died. And
Oh boy.
oh yeah, and of course like a few Kryptonite runs, because I think some of them died too.
Bloody hell. I just sighs, looking at the bodies, is like, Jesus. And probably looks at his wrist, you know, seeing if he got any messages or updates. And he probably got Casper's message.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sort of like, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it was fuck's sake, you had one job, Casper.
But yeah, if you want to like talk to John Boy, now's the time. There's a proper screen in the command tent. If you want to go there. Otherwise, you can of course do it in more private setting.
That's all. Okay. Is Nick actually in here, or did he run to his base?
Like he's in his moon hopper, so I can I guess you can contact him.
I'll probably contact him in a more private setting.
All right. Well, there's an auxiliary building, coincidentally, cleaned by John Bowie, which you know he could use.
Why not?
Well, there's still like there's still a little bit of like blood on the walls and stuff like that, but that you should be good.
Yeah. Aside from that, it should still be good.
All right. Sure. You can get a screen in there. You know, let's just put some droids like at the front gate or some bullshit. And,
Probably blocking the main door.
Yeah, let's make that black. You go transparent. And then put the building properly up there. And I guess we're also gonna go and put some door here of some kind. Come on. Here, it's like a smaller entrance. Okay. And well, John Boy, you're being called.
Yes, Bossman?
Hey John. How you been doing?
I'm doing okay. You?
Actually doing quite great. Got some good news.
Yes?
Richard Bowie's actually alive.
Yes.
I received a message from him. And during this conversation, he kind of needs his body back. And this is going to lead up to you. Why did you use an emergency order to requisition a personnel's outlet, let's just say.
Well, I've been thinking maybe I should like start like, like that I should. I've been thinking lately with like John, like he should be trying to get rid of the whole rivalry with Richard. So like maybe with this death, I want him to now, um, like put an end to that. So he's gonna have like this big funeral to like be as a show as that.
Okay, but
And
but he particularly said to me he needs that body urgently. And I believe he's currently waiting at my base, waiting for the receival of the body. We could. I've got an idea we could do. Since you want to bury this rivalry, why not you come with me, and we can go back to Rongo base, and you give him the body, and you could probably talk in my office and talk things out.
yeah, that would actually be quite helpful.
Where are you currently, by any chance?
Okay, since I believe last was at like Viciouslow, so I believe I will be flying from like Viciouslow, like off from Viciouslow base back to where the battle was.
Alright.
Okay. Alright.
Still in group now. That's helpful.
Nice. Okay. I'll be okay. I'll be waiting for you at Viciouslav's base, and we can probably get into my ship, and we can probably get to my base to deliver the body and talk things out brotherly to brotherly.
That's like what you say that you don't have like a ship here, so you'll be the one that takes longer.
Yeah, I have a ship on Ceres, so I could probably take like a vehicle to Bacon's base, realistically speaking.
Well, yes, but not a ship. Like ships are much faster. You will have to use like a car of some kind, probably.
Okay. That's fair enough then.
Yeah.
So, besides from that, I could say, John, I
Yes.
have a question for you. Have you faced the unique, let's just say, specimens, as I show the pictures of the werewolves we were fighting, or the footage? Have you faced them on your ways?
Have I?
I don't think so. You faced the infected. But you've definitely seen them, like on the ground. Or you're dead.
No, only from a long distance.
Yeah, just be very careful, because let's just say the only thing that does massive damage is silver, if you know what I mean.
Continue to keep my distance.
Yeah. And look, do you carry any sort of plasma weaponry on you?
No.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, you might want to request that in the future.
What if I teleport a bullet straight into their brain?
Could do the same damage, but wouldn't it take longer to get that set up though?
Well, I do have the PP.
That is true. Okay. See you at Viciouslav's base. Hideout. And I probably get my way up to Viciouslav's base.
Alright. Well, it will take you a while.
That is true.
But, yeah. Unless Bacon wants something from you, we can, like, skip right ahead.
Nope. Right now I would be busy digging with T disease.
Alright. You can definitely, proceed then, Amps. Alright. Time to go back, to your base. Let's see where the fuck is Sean go. Well, actually, where would you want to, like, meet, Richard? John?
What?
And I guess Amps as well, to some degree.
Hey, John.
Yes.
I just want to see if your mic is working.
Well, where do you want to meet Richard? Barry offered up his office for that kind of stuff. But you can go elsewhere too.
No, if he offered up his office, then yes.
Yeah. I should check, like, does the man have a proper office even?
I do. I have a manager's office with Alma.
Oh, really? Well, in this case, enjoy your office. And, well, feel free to drag yourself out, Johnny boy. And I will try and track out Richard.
Don't worry, we give Richard his body back, don't you know?
Oof, oh, sit down. Okay. Alright, do you have the body with you?
No, I would have dropped that off at Viciouslav.
Oh, you wouldn't. Okay, because Ems asked you specifically, like, to bring the body with you, but sure.
Oh, yeah, yes. Then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's bring him as well. Probably like some droid, like carrying it in. Because they are strong. And you are weak. The flesh is weak.
Indeed, there is. Just wait. Infusion of dragon and machine.
Wait. Could I fit Bam and the Richard corpse in the Moonhopper?
Well, like the Richard corpse would probably have to be, you know, how do I say this? Like on the outside, you know, strapped to the outside, but sure, you can.
No, because if it was on the outside, it might have been damaged.
Only if you fly stupidly.
Sorry?
Only if you fly stupidly.
John never flies stupidly. Well, no, wait, he kind of flies stupidly. To be honest, John would always kind of do the most stupid, like, path, just to showboat.
Oh, I think you picked the body from the like,
So therefore, like, no, Bam is not here.
yes, okay. Okay, like, you know, robot carries a body in and then leaves again. And
This is definitely Rick. This is John Boy putting Richard's body in the kill. His vehicle.
oof. Oh yeah, Richard just sits there, looking a bit smug, and says, "Ah, John." So
Richard,
I see you brought something for me. How nice of you to retrieve my body so eagerly.
Yes. Glad to see you had another clone.
It's not exactly a clone, but if that's what keeps you asleep at night. Well, let's have a look at the
Oh, wow.
at the body first. I like walks over. If you don't mind opening it. The body bag, I mean.
Oh, for a moment there, I was like, I thought he was gonna open like his chest cavity.
No. Like the Union does not just drop body like whole bodies around. They put them like proper bags.
Mm. But no, Richard, I just wanted to ask you something.
Hmm. Yeah. What is it?
So, you have all the memories of us from that one, right?
Of course I do. Well, I'm him. Much more
Oh,
than
I just want.
than you and I.
Just wanted to
Like
make sure.
yes, yes, we are the same. Everything is the same except well, this one is broken.
Well, I thought maybe you just wanted to erase some of your memories. I just wanted to ask for, for verification sakes. But
He like sighs.
since you are like in a new body, remember my conversation about how I almost died, and how about we kind of change how well how about I will change how I treat you.
Huh.
And I
What?
just wanted to know make a big show of it by giving this one I point to the court like its own little send off.
A send off, huh?
Yeah,
And
a funeral.
he like narrows his eyes. And well, I have to discuss that later. But I really need to inspect the body. Did you like do anything to it?
No.
I don't mind if I verify everything's in order.
Like,
Like,
it might need to be like embalmed soon and stuff, but
no, I won't be needing that. I do need some primal energy, I think. But other than that, we should be good. He like goes through a bunch of things and says, "Damn, I need some hate help with that." And like starts putting out some stuff. Yeah, do you see like like parts of the organs like just being pulled out and like lay down like on like a sheet of like plastic that he like pulled out of his leg.
do I see him
Yeah.
like pull out anything that might be suspicious?
Well, he well, I tell that's suspicious to you, but he does pull out a lot of like tech out of his body. Much more. Like it indicates that he is much more cybernetically enhanced than most other people that you know. And considering you're the Union, that says something.
I mean, he is kind of also me.
He is. Except he's more machine than man at this point.
I don't know, maybe do a scan scan roll to see if there's anything suspicious? I don't know.
Not sure if you want to.
Okay.
Give me like a scan, like a perception scan.
Don't
And
just
do
like
6.
as perception scan.
Yes, that's 6. Hmm. Decent successes. Well, you would definitely notice, well, of all the things there, it seems like the only thing really suspicious is, that he, like, is not really, like, touching the brain at all. Like, he seems actually, like, avoiding, the entire area.
Okay.
Purposefully, even. And you're like fairly certain that you at least caught a glimpse of like him looking at you for a brief second. When he
But when he does, I kind of like gesture to him, waiting for an answer from him. Like because he hasn't said yes or no. He will let me have the funeral.
and he says, well, actually need this body back. I want to repair it. That's they
I
look
mean,
like look at all those parts. That's significant amount of resources.
you can have the body after the funeral.
What do you mean? Do you need to
Like,
don't you when you bury a body, don't you bury the body?
I mean, I'm sure we can stage play burying the body if you want to go that far.
Wouldn't it be easier to bury an empty coffin?
I mean, we can still have the body there. It's a sentimental factor thing.
Sure, but I will
It
have my
means no,
eyes on you.
sorry.
Sure, but I will have my eyes on you, and chances
Sure,
are this body will be active again.
you can be there.
And I will be in one way or another.
It will be a potluck reception.
Sorry.
It'd be a potluck reception. He needs to bring something.
I mean, huh? I mean, he's bringing his body.
Well, in case he wants to, or in case he was wondering what the food will be like.
Not sure if he trusts you enough for eating your food, but sure.
Well, it won't just be my food; it'll be other people's food too.
And food you have access to.
Remember, we're trying to bury that.
Or supposedly, I know you might just be like trying to finish a job.
Or maybe I just want to be the better Bowie.
Or one way or another, he will be very cautious when it comes to any sort of food.
That's fine.
Just say, well, if you want to do this will be very awkward. But I suppose we can get some time for that. Although I think, well, while the defense of Gribno is going, this might not be the wisest thing to do right now.
Yeah, it'd be okay if we just keep the body at Vicious Love of his base.
No, as I said, I want to bring it back and activate it again.
So that's a no to the funeral.
You can, the body can be present. I can keep this one around for a while. But definitely need to activate it. Need to get in contact with some people, and those people won't be sticking around forever.
Okay, if he wants to just keep the body.
All right.
Seems fairly insistent. He's trying to keep it a third party area.
Well,
I really think I should be able to roll a manipulation there.
okay, like how do I say this? Like this is one of the issues he won't budge on, because that's very very personal, and I mean, it's his body. Like, would you just give up? Oh yeah, just keep yourself dead for a while.
I had to try.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. It's just not everything can be resolved with a roll.
Okay. I guess I will leave him with that then, since that's pretty much the answer.
Yeah. All right. Okay. By the way, for like the funeral itself.
I don't know. Have it up at the spa.
All right. Just yeah, no, that would work. I guess if we're cute, like what's her face again? Sonia would probably ask you to like do that a bit in the distance.
Yeah.
The fucking spa after all. But yeah, that can be done there.
After I believe I still have to like summon that demon.
Yeah, maybe it can be like a double funeral, yours and his.
I do it at the funeral.
Yeah. Oh well. God bless.
Someone has to suffer through that potato salad. I don't know.
Okay. And well, since we're like trying to finish this up quicker today, I think it's time to switch over to baking at the very least. Yes. Bacon. What's your agenda for today?
Well, I know something else fucked is going to happen. I'm like expecting it, so I would just. It would mostly be reactive.
Alright, in reactive mode.
So I would be on the lab, ready for anything. But as I said last session, well, might as well interact with people. Like I will say to the Marine that if he like wants to stay on their observation here, he can, or if he want to go to a military base to stay under observation there, like he can choose. I think I should have some free rooms here for him.
Potentially. Let's have a look at your base. Like, you had like some bunch of people there, and I guess if you can move like the Nordics again into one of the cells, especially since they're not that present in your base anymore. Like they are like wandering group now after all.
Yeah, I have 7 bird spaces, 1 officer quarter. I currently only have 4 people, counting the Nordics, sleeping around.
Yeah, then in that case, you can do it.
The what's the name of them? The geologists they left. They were the ones occupying most of the space.
Yeah, they were. I'd say like your base is like one of those places where they will probably stuff a few more people. Also, oh wait, yeah, I also have to take the veteran clones. Where did we put them?
Oh, they are not listed. I think they are on like on bases around Gribnoi, because they are under like direct control, or
Makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. I sent them to the both chief of securities like as officers in Gribnoi, so they're not really staying here.
All right. Makes sense. Makes sense. So you only have like mostly, well, a lot of like things lobbing around. Oh yeah, you still like one of that one Nordic lobotomite. That's
Yeah.
actually alive.
Yeah, he's still alive, he's still there. I will do something with him later, don't worry.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And I guess for now, you know, who's this guy again? Alright, it's the contact manager. He has no stats, just a picture. Yeah, it's just a picture. Oh, you gave like some pics on the Nordic corpses and a life from Rogensis. And you got some examination data on like the vampire for flesh crafting. Huh. Cool. Okay. Okay, so you want to like move someone in there. Oh yeah, before we forget actually. There's like a lot of like people like moving through.
Yeah.
Your base. And it's like some plans to like build. Well, not a plan, but there's actually some effort going on at the moment. In your base, to like build like a train station essentially, like load like bring goods up faster and stuff like that. You would also have like a bunch of like workers around, I guess, if that matters. They don't occupy any space since they like be working on in your base, but sleeping on the outside of the portal since it's cheaper.
Yeah, I was even expecting, like, I don't know because Amp's the one that built it, but I always expected that there's like just you enter the base, there's a single corridor that leads to the portal, and then there's the branching areas that lead inside, and most of the people are constantly transiting only on that short space.
Yeah, makes sense. Like this base has been built with like the portal in mind.
Yeah. And it's big enough to like bring ships, like small ships, so I don't know if we do from like above or if it's a large hallway. It's up to them to make shit up on the spot and describe what they made.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would say that the guy can, it's free to stay. I would like just send a message to someone bringing his like clothes and equipment. But there should be enough stuff around for him to stay here.
Alright, Kelly will probably do that at some point. And
Yep.
yeah.
And with the free time, I would like to just go and see what Masha was doing.
Well, since you're in interactive mode, well, you see like Mushy, like she was like doing some like rabbit rat like creature last time, and like taking it apart. But actually, you see like some peculiarity here. Like you're not sure if it's intentional or not, but the shape of like the things she has taken out of the rabbit. Like she essentially made some how best describe this. But she made like almost like two big figures that are like close to each other, and like a smaller one right next to it. Like it's not like a proper like picture. It's more like like the pieces of the rabbit are being arranged in a certain way, like stick figures essentially. And one of them
Right.
one of the figures has like horns essentially, sort of like extruded from its head.
Okay. She's also playing on like playing pretend on making flesh monsters like Vicious Love does.
Oof. Yeah, once you like approach her, she like looks up. Oh, what is it?
No, just looking around. don't have anything to emergency to do and don't want to start anything for now. Something bad would happen eventually. So just check things out. What are you doing?
Yeah, just taking this thing apart. And she like looks at her work. Oh, this looks almost like some figures. I didn't even notice.
Oh. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, don't mind me. Continue doing your thing.
Yeah. And she starts like talking, essentially like going through a process, and it's exactly like you would do it.
Good medical practices.
Yes, of course.
That's good.
Good medical practices, and after she's done, she like turns around and looks at you. Like no question, Bacon. How much would you like tell her? Like how much access would you have to like data essentially regarding like the battle itself? Would you have like full access to it, like some restrictions?
The battle that just happened, or the one that is about to happen?
The one that just happened.
Like probably don't know anything because unless she goes to computer to check the reports, it's like could be here what I wrote and the others wrote, but I've just arrived, so I didn't really bother telling anyone else what happened.
Okay. So what did you do today?
The weird Nordics now had some sort of proper werewolf Nordic variant, and they attacked the nuclear power plant.
Really?
At the same time, they released this sort of almost like, remember the thing I did with the vampire?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, apparently they did something very similar with the with like some weird shit and just releasing some people there as well. That's why the fat we were checking the guy that's staying here for some time was infected. He fought infection, but we're researching what the fuck was the disease, and yeah, pretty similar to the thing that the vampire blood did.
You think he stole your work?
What?
Do you think like this guy you're fighting is stealing your work?
No, there would be no way of stealing that. Probably just coincidence. He's either working with someone that has access to same base creatures or working with space vampires. That's theory.
What if he has some way to like look into here?
Then we would be really fucked. Fuck, maybe he's on the walls.
Maybe. You don't know. You should check. Tear the walls up. Tear the walls down.
Or to get some wards. Yes, we need some wards on this place.
I mean, you do have some wards, like Bowie and what's his face, Cooper made wards. Let me like check where I put this. Probably here. Okay, you have like a mind shatter ward, stealth, ADE, and anti-teleportation ward.
Right, but none of these help against crying, right?
Well, like this, the stealth one probably would make it hard.
Okay. Yeah. No, actually, we have wards, so should be fine, I think. Unless it has like some sort of way to spy on this place. Like, I don't know, like caressing my something that is always with me, like the rifle, so we can always just look into this place.
Maybe has a spy. And she like points at this guy like in the corner. All right. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, children.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. Yeah, that's true. It did bring the lobotomite, but that was after the fun research. Oh well, I was planning to do something with him, so yes, I will just do it right now. There's nothing else to do anyways, then we can get rid of it. And yeah, want to see what happens when you just put a bunch of dragon blood into a Nordic.
All right, Dragon the Nordic. Let's go. Let me like consult my notes on that because I did write down what it does.
Yeah, after that is some dragon blood into a vampire.
Yeah, I think I also would like put the dragon blood into herself.
Yes.
All right. Well, well, Moshi goes up and gets the dragon blood out of the cupboard.
I mean, it's not really. It's like into 2 oil barrels, so more like she asks,
Oh, right,
can
right.
it help to drag the oil barrel?
Oh, right. Oh, no, never mind. You know, he said okay. Like I guess. Okay, this dude is
I
probably
have
somewhere else.
I have the exact amount written. I have where is dragon blood? Here.
Yeah, well, right, right. Okay. That's way more than enough. And yeah, you can put some dragon blood into this dude. He's not gonna really resist, considering the you lobotomized him. Well, I guess Mushy lobotomized him.
Right. So let's put like 300 milliliters. Let me note it down. The expenditure.
Yeah, that's definitely enough. Okay, and he has to like roll stamina. Oh, well, that's a botch. Oh no. That's unfortunate. And, well. He, starts convulsing on the table violently. And, he like bites, seems to have bitten his tongue off, and, like blood is coming out of his mouth. And, you're pretty sure you saw his like tongue also fly out. And there's like blood oozing from like his ears as well. And you're pretty sure there's also like blood coming out in like the lower areas as his clothing or whatever like pass for that. Unless he's naked, of course. Not sure how cruel you are, but yeah, no, there's definitely blood coming out everywhere, every fucking hole.
Yeah, he has clothes. Huh.
Whoop. And you see like his you see like this guy's features like morph. He was before like a bit ugly, but now he is you think you see like the start of like little horns on his like face, and his like teeth have been enlarged, and like his like mouth is almost forming like a snout. Like at least at the start of it.
Oh. Alright. Yep, if he was a spy, there is no more spy. Problem solved.
And Marty says, "Problem solved." Very satisfied. Can I take him apart?
Uh, sure, but do like wear more safety equipment. Let me just drag the bed into the sealed room, because I wasn't expect this sort of reaction and something bad might happen. So just take out this extreme sanitary measures while messing with him, and you know
Yeah.
the rest.
Actually not, and happily goes to get this guy. Well, I guess, well, actually, well, she's like watching you. She's attempting strong enough, properly. But yeah.
I also just take a picture and I just text hide. Gave some blood to like this random Nordic. He exploded while turning into a monster. Do you really want to put a dragon heart inside of you? You should donate for me, it's safer.
I respond, I'm currently doing research at the moment. I'm currently researching the anatomies of the dragon.
Alright, good thing I didn't drink that much blood.
Alright. Alright. And yeah, I hope that didn't like mess up things too much. And with like the instant kill. But unfortunately he botched. I did actually write down what the blood does. Like there's some stuff that can be gotten in theory. But yeah. Well, all things considered, I guess she will get get going and start cutting. Let's see, Mushy. How good are you? Right, she's actually pretty okay, all things considered. Will she spend whip on this? Probably. Yeah, she should. It's part of her nature, I think. Oh no, actually her demeanor and nature to some degree. Well, let's go. It's difficult. Oh, at least she didn't mess it up, I guess. But yeah, she's definitely struggling with this one. Particularly, like the new features. It seems to have it seems to like seriously malformed his form. And Mushy visibly cannot like, properly get through the skin. It's not like proper like armor or anything. It's more like where like an injury heals and like scar tissue.
Yeah.
That sort of deal. That's here. It's like not very pretty and also shitty to get through. But yeah, eventually, she manages and takes it apart. Not the best worker, definitely. And she's like, her protective gear is completely covered in blood afterwards.
Good thing I said her to use protective gear.
Yep. And well, like once she gets to the teeth, it's actually something somewhat interesting. Actually, let me check if it's a teeth. Oh, something else. Where do you have that thingy? Oh, it's on contact. Never mind. It's okay. No, actually, when she gets started like the skin, you don't notice like a slight like sizzling sound, or like a piece of it the skin like falls to the ground. And you see like a lot of like visible like burn marks like inside of it, but not like normal like like fire burn marks, but more like acid. Seems like the entire dude got eaten from the inside out by some sort of like acid.
Right.
And, well, once like mushy gets like proper internal organs, there's a lot of like soup in there as well. Like the internal tissue essentially being dissolved.
I do what I should have done since the beginning. I just take one of those pH papers,
Hmm.
and I just like go to the blood barrel, just take a single drop, and I just put in the paper to see what how acid it is.
Well, it's slightly acidic, but not to the extent you would expect from the damage done to this guy.
Guess it's like a 5 or a 6.
Yes, me thanks. I
Right.
think like let me like I think it's been years since I looked at one.
Yeah, let me.
Uh,
That's 1. Let's see. Usually, I probably have to ship one. Chip ones. Sorry. Yes.
I mean, you're part of the union. You probably have somewhat good ones. What's that? Oh, right. That's it. That's the German word. Blah blah blah. Might show me like how this works properly. Oh, there's one with
So
numbers.
it's probably yellow.
Yeah, slightly yellow. Probably like a 6 ish, like with like slight tendency to 5.
Yeah, just like, weird.
And yeah, Mushi like looks up and says like he's all messed up, and he has like some weird stuff going on with his body. Like look at this, and he like takes out like one of the teeth, and you can see like this thing is abnormally like long and sharp. It's like actually you started trying yourself. It looks like a miniature version of like a dragon fang.
Yeah, and I tell her, well, like, although he looks like he's been, like, drenched in acid, it's not really acid, the blood, so probably there's some sort of weird thing that when, like, the blood tries to, like, probably something like stem cells, the blood tries to reconstruct itself through the body, so the dragon blood cells just tried to rebuild a dragon body on him, and it really didn't work.
Oh, that makes sense. And she like just like look at look at this, and she like puts like a piece of paper on it, like just normal, just regular one. And you see like the paper like turn black when it like comes to the skin contact. It's like slowly, but visibly.
Right. That's pretty weird. I think we are burning the body and your clothes when we're done.
Can I have one of those papers you used?
Yo, the pH paper is here. Yeah, just take some of them, like, hand her.
Yeah. Well, she takes it and like starts putting it various places on the body. And well, this time a lot of it is like a has like various hues of red and I guess the and orange. Seems like especially the skin area seems to have like I think like the strongest of it, but even the inside is at least has seen the seeing work from like a distance, like at least a 3.
Okay, interesting.
And yeah, I guess actually like considering this the strength, as like this autopsy goes on, like this tooth starts like to trip, like all the parts are like liquid, becoming liquid slowly as they're being dissolved, and mushy at some point. Like just grabs like some like a container that I can put underneath. Actually, let me check. Does she have like enough science to know to avoid certain things? I would probably be fine. Let's see.
I would be like watching, so if I like probably seeing, oh, make sure that your gloves are not melting with the acid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
But yeah.
also have technocratic safety equipment, so it's probably rated for some pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah, probably, especially in like your lab. You're doing all
Talking
kinds
about.
of weird things. What are you talking
I'm
about?
not doing anything weird. It's all very normal.
Well, it's like a progenitor lab, so yeah, they would have good stuff. Yeah, one way or another. Let's see. When did Elliot say he would come? Oh, right. Like like two. I said he would be here about like one like over 1.5 hours ago. Well, actually, no, like half an hour ago, I should say. I guess this means we're gonna take a quick break while I go to the toilet, and you guys can feel free to talk amongst each other. Wow.
Yes.
Aye. So, what happened? Sorry?
Bottoms?
What happened?
I had these lobotomite and Nordic, the one that like placed the bombs, tried to place the bombs into during the fair, just around in my place, so I gave him some dragon blood.
Nice.
And he died and started to melt while turning to a dragon, and just Radomer describing how fucked his body is.
Go lie, I would probably add some vampire blood into just to see what results we get.
Oh no, that's for later. First, I'm going to give some dragon blood to the vampire.
That is fair. You should probably do it to Kelly because, Kelly is built like a lizard now.
It's just cosmetic. Bad idea.
Sad face.
Well, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
You
well,
stayed completely quiet like you wanted.
yeah, exactly like I asked you to. Okay, well, not like one thing.
Well,
Yeah.
Turns out, guys, I don't know. Me and Vicislav had a new drink. It's called Dragon Mead, you see. The
Mm,
main ingredient is dragon blood. They just want to see how drunk you can get out of it.
makes sense.
I wonder, since it's dragon blood, would it be twice as potent as ordinary mead?
I wouldn't say twice as potent as ordinary meat, unless you mean deadliness.
I see, so when you drink it, you have a hole in your stomach, be like, oh no, what happened to my stomach?
Oof. Not quite, but yeah. I have an idea what to do. I just gonna give you like the update now and about like military matters. Like Wisla already get like a preview, but essentially conclusion is like lots of dead people, like dead bodies and stuff like that.
So many.
And I don't know the exact number, but like good a good chunk of like the day shift essentially of the nuclear power plant, like including Marines and regular workers. Also, well, no enlightened personnel was killed, although there was none to begin with. So I guess not really like that much of a surprise. Also consider they also like recovered a bunch of like of those suits from the Nordics that they used. They seem to like pretty surprisingly intact, and even they have the ability to like repair itself. Like all the like gun things are closed, and they have like peel those people out of it, which by the way seem to be like seem to have like essentially been more or less like skinned, I guess. Like essentially they merged with the suit.
Ooh.
And well, after death, they seem to have like shrunk so much that everything that like the diffusion essentially made it so they ripped their skin off. Yeah, and there's like a bunch up to various points in the Union. That would be like a personal note for you, Vishlav in particular, that your dad hopes that he's gonna get some clout with like the higher ups for setting him up, but he has like some reserved for you as well if you want some.
I mean, how many suits do we have in total?
The ones that have been not sent up, numbering like like there's essentially 4 of them. Well, a lot
Right.
more though.
Yeah, if I can have 2 of those, one for me, one for Kelly, that's good enough. The rest can go be sent as bribes to the people on top.
Well, like your dad already sent those up. Like those 4 are the ones that have been left over essentially.
Oh, alright.
Oh, can I have one?
Okay. Oh, it's fine then. I'm fucking rich, I can get my own super suit if I wanted. It's just too much work.
I just want to do some research on that.
And yeah, I guess like the battle feature report also include, well, reconfirmed a preliminary idea that like Gripnoi's defense capabilities have not been really compromised. Like bunch of like random mooks essentially died. And well, the power plant itself is somewhat secure, but for now, like operations are at the minimum, and emergency powers essentially introduced with like a bunch of generators in the town itself, and they're like removing like the fissile materials from the facility for now. Until, the Nordic threat has either been eliminated or the world has been given up in general. But, hopefully the latter case won't be a thing.
Okay.
Alright.
It's me, John Cena. Been chilling.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Well, I guess I'll give you the security update as well. Long story short,
What now?
Had a new.
no. Like, it's just a cleanup of the nuclear power plant, essentially. Like,
So there's a what plan?
the nuclear power plant. Like,
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Well, like,
Again.
the cleanup report of it.
Whew.
Yeah, just essentially boiling down to lots of dead people. Like, 4 suits have been like retained of those that the Nordics used. 2 of them are retained by Vicioslav. Rest of the suits went up for bribes for like the higher ups. And well, I guess the latter part would not be that obvious to you, since it's more like a Vicioslav personal note. But yeah, it would say that those suits have been like sent to various points in the Union for like research and the like.
They were the bear suits?
No, well, the wolf suits, but yes. And well, they're essentially like essentially like shutting down the nuclear power plant for the duration of the conflict, like removing fissile material and stuff like that.
Those cowards.
And like emergency power has been introduced essentially, and also that like the defense capabilities of Gripno have not been compromised. Like mostly a bunch of random mooks died. Nothing too much of a problem.
Well, that's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And that the security of Grimnoids have not been compromised. Mooks have died. Nobody of strategic value.
Well, there's like some strategic value in numbers, but overall not that bad. Especially since this Hyde has brought a bunch of robots, and Wishlav has his like Ripnike runs. So
True.
still have like a bunch of mooks left over. And of course, like the militia itself is also active, and the PMC, and like the New World Order also has like sent some agents, but they're not they're not at the nuclear power plant.
More people I'm gonna have to eliminate. Okay.
Wow, what do you think against the New World Order? Never done anything bad to you.
They don't get us the manpower we need here.
I mean, they can give them some black suits if you want to.
No. I need proper manpower, not their manpower.
Interesting choice of words.
At least the Cindy you can pay to get manpower from.
I won't trust the Cindy's either. I guess you do know them, so did you know?
I mean, I don't trust them. However, like, you just, you know what I mean. You can pay them to the contract as written, not as the contract's entitled. Was it the rules as written, not the spirit of the law, or whatever the fuck it's called?
Oh well. All right. Then I guess it's now your turn. What would you be up to?
Me?
After the battle of the after the battle of the
I would be sending in the reviews on Ems's and Bacon's Goombas. That droids are very useful as frontline combatants to apparently defy logic and not go down. And Bacon soldiers are incredibly effective shooters. And seem to have a rough inkling to, like, just throwing some weight behind their shit as well. Because they ended up being a vital part on that.
Makes sense.
Are you eating the ice thing? The ice pops?
No, an apple.
Are you eating an fucking, of course it's an apple.
But yeah, okay.
And,
yeah.
I was gonna say that, and probably see about the at least those two mooks or whatever that ended up surviving with me. See what Bacon's gonna do with them, what Viciouslav's gonna do with them, because they're pretty fucking good.
I mean, yeah, just got lucky. But yeah,
Well, see, you have to remember that's 90% of combat.
well, essentially, like they're probably gonna be just sent back to the like into the regular command structure.
Yeah. Okay. Who under the Void Engineers, Vicioslav, the Mishla, Chief of Security.
Technically, they are under the Virgineers, but like Bacon's dead essentially doing it.
I'm gonna give them referrals for more training so that they can become officers.
I don't think that's how it works.
Hold on, yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I refer them to training. I hope Vicioslav does it. Oh, that's right. The other thing I gotta do though is fucking send Noah a very code, just a properly secured, like, when's the next time you're coming by? Like, do we have a rough idea yet?
No, he's like out. There's been like some essentially heightened activity by threat now, and he's like out there with like a bunch of other ships, like preemptively striking. So you don't get bothered too much.
Okay. So about setting up that area as a no-go zone, would I then contact the chief of Ceres for that?
Well, let's go to a map and have a look. Let me check which one that was. It was like the one above or below.
Sorry about that, Redomer. But who's the chief of Ceres again? Like security and all that shit?
Vargas, but she's currently like tied up in Krypno a lot. So you would have do like video conference if anything. And like you're flying a lot around. But yeah, let me check which came.
I'm just wondering what the proper chain of like thing is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like you would have to like work with like, a bunch of people. Essentially, that's the answer. And well, it's a northern cave, so like this one.
Yeah.
So that's like pretty close to like Rongo base. So you probably have to like get at least have Hyde be notified to some degree.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's close to his base. And what you also need to do is of course get like chief of security like talked about it. And there's also something to be said about what's his face again? Like the deputy chief of security maybe as well, although it might be optional to some degree. But it could it could help if you convince him as well, since he has like some influence.
Yeah, it's so I need Vargas and Hyde more or less.
Yeah, Vargas and Hyde, and then you only then you can bring it up to like Noah himself.
Alright, fuck it. Then yeah, I'd probably put in not like a super high priority meeting with Vargas, but like hey, I'd have a chat with you. About some, because she's a void engineer, right?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, do that, and then also I guess one with Hyde when he gets some time.
All right. So like two separate talking.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Hyde would probably be like talking to someone else since has been like busy all day.
Yeah.
With like some calls with some other people. But yeah, let's get started on Vargas. Actually, where do you want to like call her from?
Well, actually, she'd be on Grimnoid, right?
Yes.
I considering I would be on Grimnoid for the time too, considering it can help with the fucking reactor plant repair stuff. I'd probably just go to her.
She's flying around with the ship.
I'd probably go to her ship then.
Oh well, I don't think you have anything to like catch up to her.
It has to land at some point, right?
Well, in like a few weeks, I think.
What? What?
Her ship is deep space rated
Alright.
and has like she's accommodation. She doesn't need to technically land at any point, probably.
My apologies, good sir. How dare I be a plebeian and not understand?
Well, you can like request like her coming to like fetch you, so you can talk face to face.
Yeah, I would prefer that, especially with the New World Order agents lurking about. That's not going to be what the message says. Like, hey, I want to talk with you. But it would be very, it's very clear. Like, hey, like, when could we have a face-to-face meeting over some prior new information on Ceres?
Okay, makes sense. Let me like check her ship, what kind of like accommodations it actually has. If it's like a proper office or if it's just you're gonna talk in like the bridge or whatever. Let's see. 6 life support pods. Okay, that's very grand. Okay, now bridge it is. I guess unless you prefer the mess hall.
Where's that? Well, I mean, where's more people going to be? In the bridge or the mess hall?
Yeah, well. Like both, to be honest. There's probably like some off-duty and like on-duty personnel.
All right, yeah, we'll do the bridge. The bridge would be the safest bet.
All right, let's go to the bridge. Bridge control room. Let's go this way. Let's see. Do I have to have anything still here? Yes.
Oh, hello, Michael God. You're back.
Or is this actually on Gribnoy?
No.
Probably at
Hiding his goal.
or probably like stealing someone else's gold. I mean, like hiding someone else's gold.
No. He is legally moving the gold that has been acquired legally, of course.
Of course. Like moving the assets of the investors.
Yeah, of course. You gotta make sure it's safe. After all, that the nuclear power plant was just attacked. You can't just risk your assets now.
Exactly. Yeah, like some dude working in the background, and probably some where the fuck is it? Pilot. Where does this dude have any? Well, actually has some stats. Neat. What I was looking for. Oh right, I was looking for a marine. She probably has like a PC1. And that's alright, Mr. O'Neill. Glad you could make it.
Thank you for having me aboard. What is her rank?
Like her rank is 3, and she's a captain.
Okay, Captain Vargas. Thank you for meeting me. And I know things have been rather hectic, especially recently with the power plant.
Yeah, so I've heard the reports indicate that things might be alright, at least the preliminary ones.
Yes, thankfully we were able to stop the bomb with the help of John Bowie, right? It's John Bowie.
Yes.
With John Bowie's knowledge on explosives. It's a strange matter, but one I'm glad to find out he has that skill set.
Yeah, that was indeed fortunate. Just a nuclear catastrophe would probably not be that good. But
No.
you know, I'm a bit busy, so I have to like
Very
cut
well.
a bit to the chase. What would bring
She
you?
she knows of the ceasefire I got with the Ethernauts around Ceres, right? She'd have to. She's the chief of security.
Well, technically, she doesn't have to, because well, they might just have been told to avoid like Gribnoy. But let's see. What's the personality like? I think she's like particularly suited. But let me check. Blah 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 blah. Not that. Hmm. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess she would know about it. But she probably wouldn't know that it was you.
Yeah, no. But I figure my name's not stapled onto that particular matter. But yeah, he's just gonna bring pertaining to a recent change in policies around Ceres.
Oh.
I have been asked to bring to your attention to see about having certain area of criminals be off limits to lower level personnel for a period of time.
What area and who ordered this?
More of a request. What quest? Request. Jesus Christ. Request. No orders per se.
He like squints her
And
eyes.
it's that wasn't a character of me fumbling trying to pronounce the fucking order. That was just me apparently losing the ability to be human. Becoming Slav.
Becoming Slav, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, man. Sam do be still getting rattled in his brain case since he got that hurt again. But no, request from people of that capacity around Hyde Space, and you are the chief of security of Ceres. One of two I need to speak about for that, for bringing up to fully to know.
She looks at you and says, well, first of all, I will need to know who exactly requested this, and also will ask if you say hi. That does sound quite a bit suspicious. So, how about you start at the beginning of this, and you know, she like looks at looks at a man, and just nods to both of them, and they leave the room.
Okay. Well, he's not going to speak as openly, just on the off chance this shit's wired for whatever reason, but more like a rough coded language, I guess.
Mm.
But more or less, it's going to be because he's basically a possible what would be a good way to make it sound not like a high value target?
How about how about you roll for that?
That's true. What would that role be?
Let's see. What will your roll be? Like probably yeah, like give me like some intelligence academics roll. See if you can get a good synonym.
Would you said would politics work better?
I guess that could also work, yes.
Okay.
Just give it at me a 6.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Come on. Of course. What,
Toach is Look, you don't understand. I have to protect my fellow traders.
fuck, now I don't actually think. I'm not sure if I can use the one I had in mind. If this makes sense.
It's actually above board. Here's the paperwork already. What?
Oof.
It's like it's been whited out old shit that Noah approved like like when he first got here.
Oof.
I murdered Noah. Hide it in the paperwork.
I mean, like, I wouldn't say allied. I wouldn't say, no.
That's a lot with my 10s doubling up.
How about, yeah. okay. You have essentially, yeah, like, what you could call it, for example, is like, protected interest groups and, and, well, you could also, like, use, like, social code language, which would be a bit more dangerous, like special allies.
Yeah.
Or you could, yeah,
I guess I'd go with the special interest groups
I guess that also works.
of acquaintances of the Void Engineers. I guess is the best way to phrase it.
Yeah, sure.
That are operating from a generalized area in that region, and would prefer it to remain untampered with for some time.
Give me like a perception empathy.
Perception, empathy. Oh fuck, I'm bad at that. Difficulty?
Just 6. It will be contested. Whew.
See, I'm bad at that.
Oh my god. Well, let's see if you can hide it. Pretty good with hiding raw. Subterfuge probably. My god. Well, I guess you noticed nothing. You noticed nothing. Well, I need to like do like a quick note on a sheet though. Mhm. Okay, first thing she's gonna say is, yeah, I understand. I would have to, of course, talk with our superior about this and confirm everything. But at least if there's no danger to the to the Ceres operation in general, I would not have much of an issue. Do you know what kind of interest group we're dealing with? Like what is their specialization?
Sam. What is the technocratic equivalent? Hold on, I gotta look something up on the wiki. Forgot what the wiki was called for a fucking hot minute. Thank you, wiki. I'm glad you gave me actual like rules. Because the lady was Tremere, not she was a Tremere. That's not the right word. Fuck, what was she again? She was not an Aetheryte.
No, she was a Hermetic Order.
Ah, yes. What is the rough equivalent to them in the Union?
The Harry Potter.
Huh.
So New World Order agents thinking they can control everything.
Well, to be honest, like it's thematic order. I don't think there's like a proper equivalent. Like it really depends, like what house is what house she's from. Like,
Because I'm thinking Chrononauts.
I mean, I guess that could kind of work. As like an
Well, I'm trying to
explanation.
think like what.
Like I guess it's the closest that you have.
Because I guess I could hit with like the former Void Engineer name, like Explorators. Because like that's what she seems to be doing, right? From my
Oh.
limited information.
Well, I don't think they actually told you what their proper projects were.
No, they didn't. They didn't. Just the one in like it's small and the one in charge is a hermetic,
Yeah.
and she slightly disassociates on occasion.
Yes, she's like and you also know that she's like that she does specialize in time, and that's like a master. I think he mentioned that. Yeah, he did mention that she's a master of it.
Yeah, but I don't want to like out that per se. Like it's hard enough saying like, hey, this is like what I know here. Like I'm trying to figure something like that's why I'm asking like what the equivalent to a hermetic would be. So I don't know Vargas as well as I know literally a lot of the other people here.
Maybe Vargas is new after all.
Yeah, she's not not new, but she's new to Ceres.
Yeah, she's new to Ceres.
Fuck, there really is no like good like side thing, is there?
Well,
I guess I could list her as a. Are we solar or deep exploration teams?
excuse me.
Like where we're located on like in space. Like would that count as? Because the pan-dimensional core has two different types of teams. Because they have the four different fucking the Chrononauts, Cybernauts, Solar Exploration Team, Deep Exploration teams.
Well, yeah, not deep exploration team. I guess on like a solar level, you're basically like right at like the true horizon essentially, like on a like where it passes from like a conventional space and like in a solar system to
So
like
literally kind of where we are. Okay.
Yeah.
Then he would say probably on correlated to solar exploration team.
I see, and well, I suppose that's one thing. What kind of operation? Like how big are we talking about?
Not very big. Probably. What base does John have? He's gonna he never got the numbers. He's just gonna say not that big because he does not know. He's like not that big, but also not worth the efforts we have right now to poke.
All right. So, so I take it you don't have like a proper number to give me.
No.
It's a bit of a problem. All right.
If we haven't detected it, it's not going to be very large. And if they cause issues, Vargas, I'll be honest, I'll be one of the first people in there to kill them all.
Well, if you don't mind, I will have a look. Okay. Well, I guess actually, do you know the exact area which you do need protected?
I'm gonna give her. Give her like a slightly larger area than where he was, so she can't just pinpoint it.
All right. All right. Well, and she's gonna like try to do this really quick.
She about to try to detect the area over there?
no. She's gonna go over reports, like trying to search the stuff. Because the chief of security should have access to that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
I guess that would apply. And there she goes. Just like a little bit of an older report from John Bowie. Seems he has visited a cave in this area, and there was another. There was also another cave nearby. Like scratches her chin and says, "See, there's been like some signs of activity in one of those caves. Maybe that's where we're supposed to look."
Maybe that's why they've come forward now because John's poked.
I mean, it's been quite a
So much
while.
time.
Actually,
Well,
I'm surprised nobody. I'm surprised
Well,
nobody.
we-
Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, we don't poke something right away if we don't have to ourselves.
Oh, I did set up some observation, but that has not been the case. All right.
Just,
I want at least some observation being set up then, at the very least, and we'll deal with it when we have more manpower and I guess time. Like ideally, ideally I would want anyone off my lawn, since I don't want to really deal with that kind of stuff.
well, that's why I brought it to your attention, so we could just kind of ignore each other while we deal with more pressing matters. They stay on their side, we stay on our side. Nobody has to waste more assets, considering we are currently on a 2-front war already. 3-front war. You've been a captain. You know that our 2 largest threats here in space. And with the Nordics acting up over here on Grimnoid, and Hyde's recent expansion in the high tundra.
Yeah, I know how the situation is. It's quite a bit of a problem actually. I don't have enough men to cover everything, and the Grimnoid adventure is also eating into my resources massively.
And that's why I've come to work with you instead of just trying to slip it under your nose, Vargas.
I tried to butter up.
No, I'm being honest.
I see. Give me charisma, empathy, anyways.
All right, charisma, empathy. Ah, fuck. Oh man. What's the difficulty on that?
Just a 6.
All right. Well, guess what? I'm gonna willpower this bitch because it's related to Sam wooing other women. So 4 successes.
Alright, she nods and says, well, alright. But, okay. I think I have enough now. I want you to, I want you to go and take one of my officers with you and make sure the perimeter is actually secure. And then I want we're gonna list assuming this like your exploration goes fine. I want some sensors set up, and I want some contingency plan set up, and well, if possible, more information as well. And well, the most important final condition is that if anything goes wrong, I want you're the one that's fuck, I don't know the English word for that. What's the English word for that? Give me a sec.
Yes.
Vouch.
Describe it.
Vouch.
Oh, she wants me to vouch and take the blame. Okay.
Yeah.
So just to make it clear, we're going to be setting perimeters outside of the area, correct?
Yes. Like
Okay.
like well, you essentially go and explore stuff. So make sure that nothing suspicious is going on. You don't enter the facility itself. That's
Okay.
Optional if you want since you want more information.
Yeah.
And well, she just want to make sure that she knows if anything goes down there.
Okay. That's a lot more reasonable to even bring up to the person I'm going to be speaking to after I speak to Hyde. Then,
Yeah.
When I go to the church, go, hey, so here's our side of the let live policy. Are you cool with that? Cool, thanks.
Yeah. So can definitely
Oh,
do
yeah,
that.
he's gonna just nod. He's like, yeah, I don't see an issue with that, Vargas. Are
Well,
you? How long have you served in space, by the way?
I have served for several years by now. Let me think. When did I start? It's been so long. Hmm. Hmm. I don't want to be too want to be too crazy here, but I think might be at least 10 years in space, and a little
Okay.
bit longer than Voyager years themselves.
Wait, hold on. She said like 10 years in space and a little bit.
Longer in
She
the Voyager years.
Oh, okay. Sam just nods his head. He's like, so you understand then? The only people we have up here are one another voyager sea travelers, void travelers. Nods his head at that. Oh, and if would you permit me to speak to Hyde about this now, or
Well,
what
like
you prefer if I?
I can't really stop you from doing that, but sure, if you want to, I can even use the monitor in my private quarters, although it's rather cramped.
No, that's fine. I'll be I'll be dropped off here shortly to go and contact him through one of my communicators. No offense, there's enough shirts on Grimnoid.
Sure. Where do you where do you want to be dropped off?
I guess if we're flying past whatever settlement we're flying past, I could get. I guess at the main one, so I could go back to through the main. Cause I gotta go stop it. I gotta see the black lady and then go through Bacon Space anyway.
I see. Well,
I gotta see how the Love Can Bloom couple's going.
all right. Okay.
I need to see how the boy's doing.
Well, okay, okay. But yeah, let's make this rather quick then. Well, you will be dropped off at New Luca, and well, I guess yeah, you should start off with like a talk with what's it called, like Ems, since
Yeah.
yeah, and then we can do the other stuff next session. By the way, I have told the others already, but like at the end of next session, I will probably get started on like the like Nordic stuff, like the Nordic finale, so I can mentally prepare for it.
Oh, I gotcha.
Alright. Let me like also like get you proper office space. Let's see, what's a good like metal shack? Not shack. Give me like some pictures. I'm gonna like try to find one real quick.
Even like a good shack, like one of those like IKEA shacks.
No, not quite like that. Ah, cool. Fucking hell! Like I get the result from like fucking Fallout 4.
Ace.
It's all from the fucking outside. That's so sad. Cheap office inside. That's not cheap, that's expensive. No, doesn't work either. Well, I guess I would just... No, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. No. So it just takes a bit. I want to really get you some nice going for you. Okay, that's too shitty. Like,
Sam's put me in the Coomer cave. Sam's why?
no, like this. Was it a Kuma cave?
God, that'd be kind of, that makes me really seem like I'm betraying the Union if that's where I'm contacting Eps at. Like, Eps, I need you to meet me at the cursed shack. What? Yes, now.
I think I'm trying to look, for like a good, for something good that can exist on Gripnoi, because let me tell you this, like Gripnoi is very much makeshift still.
No, I know. But that's not a me problem. I'm not here to like. I gave them power and water. The rest is up to them.
No, they just need more people from all across the world allied. They don't have enough diversity. That's the big problem in Gribanoy.
Yeah, that's
True. We only have one kind of non-white. We only have blacks. We need Arabs, Indians.
Oh no, I have Arabs. I have an Arab in my base.
No,
I just
but in
need-
Gribanoy.
I
It's
just need
been-
watch. I can let him visit Grimnoid, and now we can say that they live there.
True.
Indeed, you need to hit the quotas, my friend.
I mean, I am. That's why we don't let him visit Grimnoid very often, because apparently everybody's NPCs keep getting harassed by New World Order agents every time they show up.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of their job.
Yeah, look, man, you know, I have my legal rights. I know Bacon's constitution. You can't just frisk me.
Bored, very bored.
Well, you see, you're Irish. You are not. According to the old constitution, Irish are still not considered citizen on the old constitution.
Oh, shit.
Also, found this name. Look at this. Allied steel buildings. Why?
You know what?
Oh god!
I'm glad it's steel, but it could be one better. It could be iron, for iron is within and iron is without.
What's more? I find it funny. Yeah, Jesus. But yeah, let me like, yeah, I think I found something good. And well, then you have like you talk with Ems, and then I think we're gonna end this session. Since otherwise I will just die.
Let me see my baby mamas.
You know, that's a
Not position.
pretty legit logo from Allied Steel. Allied, you should change your picture to that.
I don't know where I'd even put that on my thing.
No. Hand up.
Yeah, you could put it on a handout, I guess. Yeah, that's true. But you should
You
also.
can create another character sheet and put that picture on there.
I mean, you can also go and I think what you honestly should do for like your water stuff, you definitely should get like a
For like my water like logo and stuff. Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
Let's see.
Oh, that's actually perfect. There you go, Redomer. The blue one for the water company.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't import pictures onto the text. Yeah, it's all good.
So, oof. I mean, I think there's actually a possibility to do that somewhere. But that's like a bit obscure, I think. Man, wish I had like some talent to pick music because I'm not sure, but entirely. But I think this will annoy me if I do it way much longer. Like a lot. Okay. I think I have
Yup.
the picture properly set up, and then I should like, add it to the game. Like just duplicate the warehouse, I guess. No, nothing here. Do it properly. Set it up. Works. And where did I put it? There we go. Steel building. Oh wait, no. Go to the correct layer first. Otherwise it won't add. Okay. Never mind. Guess I can't stop it. Now to map layer. And well, let's go. There we go.
Let's go.
Ah, yes.
In the beautiful shed, guys.
The finest
Yes,
recruitment has to
yes,
offer.
Hyde. I'm so glad you could meet me in my abandoned warehouse, Hyde. With our totally legitimate business dealings.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this on Gribanoy?
Yes, it is.
Is it? Oh, if it is, I'll bring like 2 of my cis-droids in case one of those wolf fuckers trying to grab me when I come here.
Ah, keep them outside. They're not permitted in our super secret steel building.
I just ordered the 2 cis-droids to be like, guard this door.
Thanks, Hyde. Very casual. Also, Hyde, I do your droids. Mwah. Those were some tough boys to be brought down.
Yeah, they're quite tough. Though I do wish I was kind of told that they were coming earlier. I would have bought some silver ammo.
Were you not told that we were going to?
Well,
I thought standard protocol was everybody uses silver ammo now, or carries a clip.
I was under the impression it was ordinary Nords.
Oh, I mean, No, I understand what you're getting at. That is very fair, very true. But either way, it worked wonderfully, and I put in my paperwork detailing their outcome and actions from the combat scenario. Hopefully, that will get a little bit more eyes on your project.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. They were quite wonderful in combats. But yes, the main reason why I had you meet me here in this totally legitimate rundown location, which in hindsight, like Sam kind of like looks around, like it's far more ran down than I actually thought it would be. This really looks like an assassination attempt after so far after these past couple of days. In hindsight. Look, I just provide water to Grimnoid, and I was helping with the power until apparently now that's to be shut down. It's so tiresome.
Oof. You might need to get an assistant for that.
Yeah. But I unlike you and Vishislav, I cannot just produce assistants.
That is, but you
I
could
lack those
probably,
capabilities.
though you could probably ask Fruit how to look for someone.
Fu Tao is overworked and his assets are stretched, as is for the moment, unfortunately.
He probably has enough influence to at least go on the, what do you call it, head count for someone.
True. But yes, and he just buys G. that would actually be kind of fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. They were the best option for the price, boss. You know what, Fu? I can't even be mad. The budget comes first. But yeah, so I have a request from you, Hyde. For you, Hyde.
Hmm.
So a section of the
Ceres?
yes, a section. Thank you. A section of Ceres. I am looking to move to off limits for the time being. It is the reason why I brought it to your attention is I've already spoken to Vargas about it, and she's laid down some very strict rules on the matter. But it is in the northwest region towards your base of Honolulu base. Wait, your base, your contract. There we go. That's what the fuck it's called. I was wondering what it would take for you to be willing to abide by that and a live and let live policy in that region for the time being.
For the time being.
Yes. Probably a couple years. If anything were to happen, however, I would take full responsibility and be one of the first people to move on it. But yes, I've spoken with Vargas, and she's going to have me work on laying down some sensors and other matters like that, so nobody's surprised. But it is from special interest groups that operate in the void like we do.
Okay. Now, to let live and be lived, I'm going to be on the assumption that they're very small, right? Not too big.
To an extent. I would say overall they are rather large, but the particular group we are dealing with is a small section, yes.
Okay, that's good, because if it was, let's just say, bigger than, or the same size as Rongo, that would have been a lot of problems, let's just say.
I would not be vouching for anything of this capacity if they were equivalent to it. I would probably be ordering us to do what we do best, even with the current situation on Grimnoid.
Okay.
They have they've more or less requested to just be left alone, and because of certain recent actions of a don't actively engage policy, let's just say that's been put into effect around certain regions of space, they've come out to try to be approachable.
Oh, okay. Now, here comes my next question.
Yeah, I've answered some of my questions with that.
What triggered this? Because if they wanted to be, hidden,
our dominance over Ceres is growing, even with the actions that are happening, and also partly an IOU being called in. You know how that is.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair enough.
And considering it's nothing like, too crazy, it's literally just, hey, we just want to just be here, not have to really, we don't want to do any problems, we just want to do what we do, which is apparently more or less what we kind of do. Explore, research. There's not really, I did not see much of a reason to be like, no, I won't pay back what's owed.
Okay. That seems alright to me. There'll be really only two conditions. I probably. When it comes to this group, since they're so close to my base, I kind of need some information in case they go on an offensive, if you know what I mean.
Yes, alright. Vargas has also brought that up, and I'll be working on, as I said earlier, putting up observation sensors or something of the like, general patrols around the area, not in it, but around it. Sort of like, what is the place we have on Ceres that we haven't poked yet because it's like so full of EDEs?
Hunamons.
Vargas has put it towards like Vargamons, Haramos, whatever it's called.
Okay. And the second one seems a bit. Well, it's also added with the first one. When it comes to their capabilities, I need you to be on the lookout in case they have any form of advanced sensory equipment. E.g., are they scanning our bases from afar?
I tell you for the moment, Hyde, if they're not, they're fools.
It's just I prefer to keep Rongo, and Rongo has a sort of manpower, as you are aware.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you're getting at. I see what you're getting. Okay. No, I see what you mean. No, I can I'll look for confirmation on that.
Okay. Okay. I can agree. I can abide to this.
That includes keeping John Bowie away from where he found it.
I will try my best, but I can't guarantee that.
John Bowie might be shot then.
Do remember? Were you there when we found the Were you trying to remember that incident now? The one we found our lizard selves.
No, Sam was not there when we found lizard cells. What?
Well, yeah, we kind of went into one of those caves and we found ourselves from a parallel dimension. Don't ask.
No, Hyde. I was not around for that.
Yeah. Let's just say. Yeah. It's just in case something does tick up in that area, you're most likely going to get John to check that up.
Which is more than fine. And as I said, I've told Marius, if things were to go hot, I would be one of the first to work on handling the problem, no matter the solution that would be.
Okay. Hyde puts out his hands, be like, would you like to shake on it as a gentleman's agreement?
As long as you don't tell anybody else besides the 2 to 3 people that are aware, not a problem. And Sam's going to hold his hand out to shake it.
Yep. And the deal is, and the pact is sealed. I mean, the deal was sealed.
And immediately after. So anyway, Hyde, I need like a couple of sensor towers.
I need the Law Forge level 3, please. What?
I'm fine. I wouldn't already have that. Come on now.
Oof,
All I can do is matter 5. Sorry, there's a Law Forge.
Alright, well, I guess it's time now to end the session. And let's ask what people think. Oh, that's the first one.
Out of character. Damn Vargas and Apps trying to hold me by the balls like this. I'm trying to be above board with you guys, and you damn guys with your super sneaky backroom door deals are like, no. For shame on you for being upfront and honest.
Well, Vargas will probably grab you, but I was very gentle with you.
No. Well, that's because I've looked at so much of stuff from your base in the past and went, this is kind of fucked up. And you were like, nah. And I was like, all right, sure. Ignore the evil corrupting things that are in Eps's base, kind of en masse. It's weird, but all right. In character, Sam is actually like kind of happy about that because he's more or less lived up to. He's not giving them the exact area. Like, people are going to have to search for it and jazz like that. But this should hopefully be good enough to help increase relations on Ceres. Because there's a profit to be made here.
There's a profit to be made? I see. What's the profit?
Exchanging between both sides again. We could make a profit.
Understandable.
They need air, or at least plants. Guess what we have? Both of those. They need food. guess what we have in fucking mass, thanks to Bacon.
Oof, I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it.
Just
Like-
remember, if we have to storm the base, we can always call up 150.
And also, like, I've kept my word. Like, hopefully Noah goes along with it, because he's really the big dog at the end of the day that we need.
Yeah.
A cool one. But otherwise, like, Vargas is on board, and so is Hyde. Like, hell yeah, like, I've done rather well.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, anyway.
Well,
So,
it's not like Vargas has much of a choice here. What's the choice? Like, she really has like only two options to say like no, and then she has to like deal with this issue right now, or like make sure that's being dealt with in some capacity,
Mm-hmm.
or she goes for the peaceful route, but we're taking you off essentially, and making covering her ass.
Yeah. But I'll sink the ship with her. If she tries to betray me, I'll bring her down with me. Oh, she agreed with it. I was under the influence of a parasite.
I don't think that's how it works, but sure.
I have
You
Lewis
can
as a
try
doctor
that.
to back me up. I have Lewis as a doctor to back me up. Who does she have? Her crew members that would die in space? Come on
Ooh.
now.
Yeah, no, what do you mean dying in space? Suicide in space, because space.
That's right, yeah. That's right. We don't kill anybody. They just suicide off our ships in space. I forgot.
Yes.
they just pressed the valve a bit too hard.
They decided to take a walk,
Bacon.
and
A long walk into the. I was gonna say a long walk into the ocean. Yeah, tomato.
yeah. Okay. Well, Emps, your time.
Well, in character, I didn't know what was John's plan or what he was going to do to the body, but I was going to carry out he's going to get his body at the end of the day, and also what Sam O'Neill asked. It's very, let's just say, on the table, but Hyde also has been in a similar situation, so I can't really blame if he had to pull a favour from his perspective.
Makes sense.
In character, out of character, let's just hope Ally doesn't get shanked in the back for this. And also, I'm quite happy because that means I got more corpses to possibly resurrect.
That's true. Yeah, we'll have to like put in the paperwork though, rather quickly.
I know.
Or I will leave for like the mud ball.
I know. I will probably be requesting this in the next session.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Two. Big. No, actually no. Neck. Are you still around?
Out of character thought. Team denied the lizard bow. Oh, I was looking forward to that. I just got my entropy up.
I mean, I don't think that's exactly like you can probably still go to some degree. And if you like hurry, you can probably like even do it before the security zone gets set up. And we all know how boys work. They just
Technically,
you can open
you can open a portal within your base to get access to that. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to find a way to get in touch with the other boys and get around this.
So I do want to know who can win: Sam O'Neill versus Lizard Sam O'Neill.
Well, considering how both me and him, how I take damage and give damage, we'd probably kill each other in the same turn, or we wouldn't do
I would
damage.
bet on Lizard Sam O'Neill. He's a cold-blooded killer.
Yeah, he would have you there.
Oh my god, that's amazing. It really do be. Okay, well, I guess, oh yeah, what a coincidence, Bacon.
Right, out of character. Damn Allied, why didn't you tell about your construction company before? Like, I'm looking at their entire catalog of buildings, like of steel buildings, and it's fucking great. If I'm rich and I need a warehouse to like a factory or some drug operations, I'm definitely hiring them.
Well, it's really quite simple. Sometimes you just got to keep your personal, private life separate from your work life. You know.
Hey, look, they made that church in the Dominican Republic.
Look, man, you know, sometimes
Fucking Protestants. Honestly, pretty looking church, but I don't think the sound would be very good of being like a steel building.
Probably not.
They would need to like very. Actually, the way it's worked inside, maybe works. Maybe it works.
I have to crack down. They're apparently building schools in Zimbabwe and France. I can't permit that.
I mean, if they...
No, the French school is it's a French school in Chile.
I see how they did that. Like, just from the inside, like the inside essentially, like completely covered up into.
Yeah.
Like there's like some special like thingies there. It almost looks like they made sure that the sound is properly set up. Not that I'm good at with this kind of stuff, but at least it looks like they did something.
Yeah, it looks like they did some. They did an entire hospital in 1 year during COVID here in Brazil. Like I heard on the news about this hospital being made. I have no idea about the company doing it.
But it was me the entire time, Bacon.
Damn, allied. And in character. Oh fuck. I drink a few drops of that dragon blood. I don't want to melt through the insides. I should probably go to a doctor to check that. But oh no, I am the doctor.
Wait, what's going on, Viciouslav? What did I miss?
I'm just was waiting for bad things to happen, so I decided to have fun, and I gave some dragon blood to the Nordic lobotomite in my base, and he just started melting.
Wow, from well, like on the inside. Starting on the inside, I guess. Yeah. Very unpleasant. Oh yeah, I guess I should like move this dude into that folder.
Yep.
It's okay. You'll be getting more here soon enough.
Where is he? There we go. Fuck. Wow, we don't have a lot of that.
Warrior, maybe the Nordic battles can change that.
I just check.
Most of our dads are nameless people.
Yeah. I should change that. Wait, what?
I know. Let me send a nuke.
Still so sad, fucking Marcel.
Well, we can just say that Tristan Cooper just crashed his ship and all his crew is dead. That's easy.
You know, and yeah, he died because he crashed his ship because he was too busy dicking a spider. You know, that would be the cause of death. You know.
That makes too much sense.
It was all because he was having a party with his harem and the Ukrainian guy.
Oh, so fucking A, but it's so funny.
And the man had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 named characters on the ship.
Yep, 5 of them were all women.
Because he was a bit.
I mean, honestly, probably would ask Vashenko to put a wig and to shave his mustache.
God bless. Makes perfect sense. Okay. Well, I guess 3 XP, and let's see, like, what's your natures again?
Character sheet you looking at?
It doesn't matter for me, didn't even use willpower today.
I mean, I think, let's go and go out on road 20.
Actually, I didn't do any rolls today. I'm a Chad.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Huh? Weird. Okay. Well, let's go from like left to right on row 20. Let's see how it. You're director, right?
You are correct. I directed John to bring back that body back to Richard.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Admin, like boss worker, like in the most literal sense, should take one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bacon, a visionary. Well, I guess. I guess. You know, if you're just trying out, you would have, but you know, you don't need of any, anyways. So, Nick, you're like a hacker, right?
Yes.
Well, you did attempt to hack something, and you successfully did. You successfully hacked what's his face again? Like
The fat pole.
Casper?
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and well, actually, did I? Yeah. By the way, like just a personal tip. I think I think you need to like learn how to leave less of a trail when committing your crimes. Like you should have.
Well, yeah, I kind of did mess up the emergency order thing.
Well, not only the emergency
Yeah.
order thing. Like the problem was that Casper knew, and you would have like either found like a way to shut him up, or well, make sure that he doesn't know. And well, with Richard not giving up his body, yes, well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, there's actually a solution to this. You're not seeing. You need to kill Richard and secure the body right away.
No, right.
It's not like he will permanently die, right?
No, you just committed suicide in space with Dogma.
Yes.
Very, very sad.
Yes.
Big if true.
Really like
He shot himself in John's rover.
Yeah, you go like you stage his death and then claim it was suicide, and then you like get Richard into custody, unfit for duty. Sorry. And then you use your good status on the as like the chief psychologist to like neuter Richard slowly.
We're the only true Bowie. Alexander got nothing.
But yeah, you can have the willpower back, and allied, you're a crusader. Well,
Sir.
well, you're definitely a crusader for your cause, especially considering your flaw. And yeah, no, take one as well. And yeah, right. Does anyone want to buy something?
Oh yeah,
yes.
I would. Yeah. You go first, Mike.
Well, he knows what I want to buy. I want to buy my next legendary attribute.
Well, I guess it's time for that.
Okay.
I think I want on charisma and just like the basic description of the Luciferian seducer, but instead of seducing, it's like leadership.
Okay. Let me check what it is. And actually, we'll get back to you after the
And
session.
what XP are we at?
471.
Yep.
471?
Yep. You're behind, aren't you, again?
465!
Bruh.
I'm here almost every session. How? No, I would have been down by 1 sec because I didn't know how much XP this session was. I mean, that's not too bad. What the fuck? It's only 6 XP, but this one's still. What the fuck?
You
You
know,
got the opposite problem, kiddo.
maybe you should. I don't know if you have that in America, but like as an adult, you can take like courses in like the local schools still. That teach you like various areas. I think you should take one of those like courses in your country and pick math.
It's really quite simple, Rodolfo. Better to be under budget and ahead of time than over budget and behind time, right?
Well, I guess that's certainly true. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else. So
Oh,
safe
I did actually request
Oh, yeah, right. What?
I would like 1 dot. I would like to buy 1 dot in law, 1 dot in politics, and 1 dot in empathy. Because if Allied screws up on his thing, I might get court-martialed for this. So I just want to get prepared just in
Wait,
case.
what do you mean if I screw up on it?
Sure.
Why would I screw up on it? You guys are the ones that are endangering me.
Sure. So you can buy that.
Thank you. I'll buy. Thank you.
What the fuck?
You know, for a bit of favor, Mekio will probably be willing to be your lawyer.
Would he like to be paid for that job?
Of course.
How much would it be?
You like money? Yeah, everybody would like money. Yes.
Well, he wouldn't be asking for.
Silver bars and gold bars. Does he like to be paid here?
Well, he wouldn't ask for like outright money. More like money's worth. You know. Stuff.
I see.
But yeah, anyways, say goodbye to the bots now.
Goodbye, bots.
Bye, bot.
My bots.
Bye.
Or Dominic.